Hello everyone. This is the first day wherein we are conducting the session on data analytics, how to get into the field of data analytics, guys. So let me just share my screen. Okay. Okay, guys, just tell me, can you guys see the screen or not? Just say, just give a thumbs up so that I can see the screen is visible to you or not. Is it visible? Okay, ठीक है. Guys, the first question जो सबके दिमाग में आता है कि कौन कौन बंदा ये फील्ड में घुस सकता है, बेसिकली हु ऑल कैन एंटर दिस फील्ड बेसिकली. सो देर इज नो कोडिंग बैकग्राउंड रिक्वायर्ड. करियर ट्रांजिशन किसको करना है, बेसिकली somebody who's from a IT department but he's from a different field, wants to get into data analytics, can do it. Somebody who has a career gap can do it. Somebody is from IT, non-IT to IT, they can also do it. And also for the freshers, so this field is open for everyone who wants to start fresh. The only assurance that I want from you guys, practice on a daily basis. This is what I recommend. Okay, anybody who want to wish to switch on the camera, I'm okay to see that. Okay, and somebody wants to doesn't want to open the camera, it is their wish. Okay, so hope my screen is visible to you. Okay, let us start, guys. Okay, now it's already 8:05, we can start. So guys, what is data? Okay, so information, जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन आपके पास होती है, अगर वो कहीं पर सेव नहीं है, एनी इंफॉर्मेशन विच इज नॉट सेव्ड एनीवेयर, इट्स नॉट डेटा. द डेटा इज वेयर द इंफॉर्मेशन इज बीन स्टोर्ड. जो स्टोर करने के लिए जो जगह होती है उसको हम बोलते हैं डेटाबेस. फॉर इंस्टेंस, मी टॉकिंग टू यू एंड यू टॉकिंग टू मी, एंड दिस सेशन इज देयर, एंड इफ दिस सेशन इज नॉट रिकॉर्डेड, यू आर नॉट गेटिंग द सेशन, इट्स ऑफ नो यूज. गॉट इट. बट अगर मैं इस सेशन को मैं सेव करता हूं, एक डेटाबेस में रखता हूं एंड आपको प्रोवाइड करता हूं, only that information is providable. Okay, and whenever you talk to someone on a WhatsApp, that is documented, that is been stored. That is why आपकी मेमोरी फुल हो जाती है, व्हाट्सएप की मेमोरी. करेक्ट, एम आई राइट? कभी कभी आप चैट नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि चैट ज्यादा हो गई है, मैसेजेस ज्यादा हो गए हैं, आप सेंड नहीं कर पा रहे हो एक दूसरे को बिकॉज द मेमोरी इज फुल. तो इसके लिए या तो आपको एक नया मोबाइल लेना पड़ेगा या तो आपको मेमोरी स्पेस देनी पड़ेगी. सो एनी इंफॉर्मेशन विच इज नॉट स्टोर्ड एनीवेयर, इट्स ऑफ नो यूज. So any information which is stored somewhere is called data, and the place where the information is stored is called as database. Got it? So information is useless if it is not stored anywhere. Okay, me talking to you or you talking to me, if it is not stored anywhere, it's of no use. Okay, so information which is stored is called data, and the place where data is stored is called as database. Got it, guys? Simple and clear. Okay, the basic example that we have currently is Excel. Excel में also we save data, guys. Correct? बट एक्सेल की कुछ लिमिटेशंस होती हैं जिसमें यू कैन स्टोर ओनली 10 lakhs of rows. Got it? Not more than that. Am I right? So in this scenario we need a big databases जो कि ample amount of data store कर सकता है. Got it? ठीक है. एंड डेटा स्टोर करने के लिए बेसिकली वी हैव डेटाबेसेस. ठीक है, जहां पर आई विल लाइक टू टेल यू दैट data can store a very large amount of record efficiently. Web interfaces to data, it is very quick and easy to find information, easy to add new data and edit the data changes on a regular basis. मतलब रोजमर्रा के हिसाब से डेटा चेंज होता है, एंड मल्टीपल साइमल्टेनियसली चेंजेस हैपेंस टू द डेटा. आपका डेटा में चेंजेस भी होता है, एंड शेयर ह्यूज डेटा सेट अमंग मेनी पीपल. Got it? So why data is important and why database is important? To store a lot of amount of data, and also you can do a lot of changes into the data. उसके लिए प्रॉपर जगह होती है. ठीक है. सो और जैसे मैं और आप एक दूसरे से बात कर रहे हैं, वी आर कम्युनिकेटिंग वाया लैंग्वेज, वाया इंग्लिश हिंदी लैंग्वेज. सो इफ यू वांट टू कम्युनिकेट टू अ डेटाबेस, you required a language which is called as SQL. Okay, so let me just take you to the history of SQL. ठीक है. So SQL is a programming language, was first developed in 1970s by IBM researchers. Raymond Boyce and Donald Chamberlain. Okay, commercially released by Relational Software in 1979. The earlier version of language which was referred to SQL, short फॉर्म ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर्ड इंग्लिश क्वेरी लैंग्वेज. पहले इसको SEQL बोला जाता था, बट लेटर ऑन दे चेंज द नेम टू SQL. Got it? Which is structured query language. Okay. Okay. So I just want to give you example of database. जो database में data store होता है, it is stored in a structured manner. स्ट्रक्चर्ड मैनर मतलब एक टेबल में स्टोर किया जाता है, इसके लिए उसको डेटाबेस बोलते हैं. स्ट्रक्चर्ड वे में उसको स्टोर करते हैं. एंड उससे अगर कम्युनिकेट करना है, मुझे डेटाबेस देखना है, कम्युनिकेट करना है, आई नीड द लैंग्वेज कॉल्ड एज SQL, विच इज स्ट्रक्चर्ड क्वेरी लैंग्वेज. गॉट इट गाइस? ये जस्ट इंफॉर्मेशन है, just to clear your basics why SQL is important. SQL is a language. SQL डेटाबेस नहीं होता है. SQL एक लैंग्वेज है जिससे हम लोग डेटाबेस से कम्युनिकेट करते हैं. डेटा क्या होता है? डेटा इज इंफॉर्मेशन. अब सी, अब आपने ये देखा होगा कि एक कंपनी का या एक एजुकेशनल डेटा है बेसिकली, जहां पर पोजीशन टाइटल है, जहां पर एम्प्लॉय का इंफॉर्मेशन है बेसिकली, जहां पर पोजीशन टाइटल है एग्जीक्यूटिव असिस्टेंट, एजुकेशनल रिक्वायरमेंट उसका, फंक्शनल एरिया है, मैक्सिमम पे, मिनिमम पे. सो पोजीशन टाइटल, एजुकेशन, फंक्शनल एरिया, मैक्सिमम पे, मिनिमम पे, दीज आर योर कॉलम्स. ठीक है? एंड ये जो एक रिकॉर्ड है एग्जीक्यूटिव, मतलब जो चीज सबके लिए कॉमन है उसको हम बोलते हैं कॉलम्स. ठीक है? मतलब अब ये बंदे का जो एग्जीक्यूटिव असिस्टेंट है, उसका पोजीशन, एजुकेशन रिक्वायरमेंट, फंक्शनल एरिया, मैक्स पे एरिया, मिन पे एरिया, ये सबके लिए कॉमन है. गॉट इट? दिस इज कॉमन फॉर एवरीवन. दैट इज व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड एज कॉलम्स. ओके. Whereas if you just see executive associate degree, human resources, 60,000, 40,000 minimum pay, this is called a row. Got it? And the combination of column and rows is called as a table. Okay. And this is how the data is stored in a database in columns in structured manner. Structured manner मतलब होता है it is stored in columns as well as rows. Got it? ठीक है? So see, ये रिकॉर्ड है क्या? रिकॉर्ड्स आर रोज, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज कॉलम. अगर मुझे फाइंड करना है SW इंजीनियर की मैक्सिमम पे, विच इज 1,40,000, एक सिंगल वैल्यू है, मतलब दैट इज अ डेटा पॉइंट, डेटा वैल्यू. एंड दिस एंटायर थिंग वेयर एवरीथिंग इज स्टोर्ड इज कॉल्ड एज टेबल, ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज ऑब्जेक्ट. गॉट इट? इन टर्म्स ऑफ डेटा लैंग्वेज, इन टर्म्स ऑफ SQL लैंग्वेज. गॉट इट? अभी देखते हैं व्हाई SQL इज इंपॉर्टेंट. Why SQL is important? So if you just see data processing language usage percentage, the maximum amount of vote according to the survey that has been given to SQL, सबसे ज्यादा परसेंटेज हमको मिला है SQL के लिए, which is 55.80%. Got it? Second is Python, which is 16.80, then Hadoop, then R, machine language, then Spark. So if you just see 1970 में SQL लैंग्वेज आया था, एंड अभी तक इट इज वन ऑफ द ट्रेंडिएस्ट लैंग्वेज, प्रोसेसिंग लैंग्वेज दैट वी हैव इन टर्म्स ऑफ डेटा. दैट इज व्हाई इट इज स्टिल देयर. एंड इफ यू सी, हम अगर कम्युनिकेट नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, ठीक है, तो मेरा पढ़ाना और आपका समझना, इट विल बी वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम. सो अगर हम कम्युनिकेट कर रहे हैं बेसिकली, एंड यू आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से, जब उस चीज का सेंस बनता है. सेम गोज विद द डेटाबेस. इफ यू वांट टू कम्युनिकेट विद द डेटाबेस, you need to know the language which is called as SQL, structured query language. ओके. एंड यू शुड ऑल्सो नो कि अगर आपको कोई भी डेटाबेस से बात करनी है, आपको SQL लैंग्वेज आना बहुत जरूरी है. ठीक है? सो hope you have got why SQL is important and why do we need to understand, why we need to learn this language so that we can excel in the field of data analytics. Okay guys, is it clear so far? You can just give me a thumbs up so that I can understand that you guys are understanding. Okay. Oh, I can see so much of yes. Yeah, I like it. ठीक है, चलेगा. So guys, This is the history of SQL and why SQL is important. Now let's move on the types of databases that we have. Okay, so ये SQL है, ये लैंग्वेज यूज होती है डेटाबेस में, ठीक है। सो एक्सेल भी एक डेटाबेस है, एक्सेल भी एक डेटाबेस है, फाइल डेटाबेस है, जहां पर जैसे मैं एक्सेल पे काम कर रहा हूं, अब मैं यहाँ पर कुछ क्रिएट कर रहा हूँ, मैं लिख रहा हूँ मेरा नाम यासिर है, ठीक है। आई एम क्रिएटिंग अ डेटा, ठीक है। यासिर, क्वालिफिकेशन मेरी क्या है, आई एम डेटा एनालिस्ट, बेसिकली आई एम अ डेटा एनालिस्ट इन, ठीक है। एंड हाउ मेनी इयर्स ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस डू यू हैव, ठीक है। इयर्स ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस आई हैव 7+ years of experience, guys, ठीक है। सो दिस इज डेटा दैट आई एम स्टोरिंग, ठीक है। सो एक्सेल इज ऑल्सो डेटाबेस, ठीक है, बट इट इज डीबीएमएस विच इज कॉल्ड एज डेटाबेस मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम, ओके। एंड दूसरे जो डेटा है, एंड एक्सेल का लिमिटेशन है, इट कांट स्टोर अ लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ डेटा, ठीक है। इट हैज लिमिटेशंस, ज्यादा बड़े डेटा स्टोर नहीं कर सकता, इसके लिए हमारे पास आते हैं डेटाबेस। एंड एक्सेल से बात करने के लिए हम लोगों को कोई लैंग्वेज जरूरत नहीं पड़ती है, डायरेक्टली मैंने टाइप करा और यहाँ पर टाइप हो गया और मुझे वैल्यूज मिल गए, गॉट इट। उसकी लिमिटेशंस है, 10,000 रोज के ऊपर आप लोग एक्सेल पे डेटा सेव नहीं कर सकते। ये रोज दिख रही है, रोज आपको, ये रोज है ना, रोज। सो 10,000 के ऊपर आप रोज सेव नहीं कर सकते, ठीक है, ये उसकी लिमिटेशंस है। अब वेर एज इफ आई कंसिडर बिग डेटाबेसेस, जहां पर डेटा टेबल्स में फॉर्मेट है, स्ट्रक्चर्ड है बेसिकली, ठीक है। अब यहां पर भी ये फाइल है, यहां पर अगर मुझे टेबल में कन्वर्ट करना है तो मुझे इसको टेबल में कन्वर्ट करना पड़ेगा बेसिकली, गॉट इट। एंड ऊपर यू कैन सी द रिबन्स ऑप्शन, यहाँ पर आप इसको फॉर्मेट कर सकते हो एंड यू कैन कन्वर्ट इनटू अ टेबल एज वेल, गॉट इट। बट ये ऑलरेडी एक टेबल के जैसे स्ट्रक्चर में बना हुआ है, जहां पर यू हैव सेल, यू हैव कॉलम एंड यू हैव रोज बाय डिफॉल्ट। बट इट इज नॉट अ वेरी बिग डेटाबेस, इट इज अ वेरी स्मॉल डेटाबेस, जहां पर अपन छोटे छोटे काम कर सकते हैं। जैसे हम लोगों को छोटा कुछ मेंटेन करना है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में, ठीक है, अगर उस वैसा कुछ है, जैसे अटेंडेंस मार्क करनी है, छोटे मोटे डेटाबेसेस हैं जहां पर अपन को, क्योंकि अगर बड़ा डेटाबेस लोगे तो आपको उसका एक्सपेंडिचर भी पे करना पड़ेगा। आप कोई डेटाबेस लेते हो तो आपको पे करना पड़ेगा ना उसके लिए। एक्सेल कंसिडरेबली रीजनेबल होता है, एंड यू कैन, अगर ज्यादा बड़ा डेटा नहीं है, यू कैन स्टोर इट इनटू एक्सेल। बट एक्सेल की बहुत सारी लिमिटेशंस होती है, दैट वी विल डिस्कस लेटर। बट करेंटली what we required is SQL so that we can communicate with the databases, ठीक है। अब ये जो SQL सर्वर है, SQL सर्वर, ये माइक्रोसॉफ्ट का प्रोडक्ट है, विच इज डेटाबेस, गॉट इट। माई एसक्यूएल है, विच इज अगेन ए डेटाबेस। ओरेकल डीबी है, जिसे ओरेकल सबका नाम सुना होगा, ओरेकल डीबी मतलब ओरेकल डेटाबेस, वेर इन यू कैन स्टोर योर डेटा। फिर वी हैव एसक्यूएल, एज्योर एसक्यूएल, and then we have SAP HANA. These are your databases wherein you can store the data, ठीक है। बट डेटाबेस का ऐसा रहता है कि भाई अगर डेटाबेस से आपको इंटरेक्ट करना है ना, तो आपको एक एप्लीकेशन डाउनलोड करना पड़ता है, जिसको हम बोलते हैं आईडीई। आईडीई मतलब इंटीग्रेटेड डेवलपमेंट, किसको मालूम है, चैट बॉट में लिख सकता है। एनवायरमेंट, एनवायरमेंट की स्पेलिंग रॉन्ग लिख दिया, एनवायरमेंट, ठीक है, विच इज कॉल्ड एज इंटिग। फ्रंट एंड बोलते हैं ना, जैसे फ्रंट एंड, ये इसका इसका जो फ्रंट फेस है हर एक डेटाबेस का, वो होता है इंटीग्रेटेड डेवलपमेंट एनवायरनमेंट, ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज फ्रंट एंड बोल सकते हैं। इंटीग्रेटेड डेवलपमेंट एनवायरनमेंट इज अ लॉजिकल वर्ड, इज अ टेक्निकल वर्ड दैट वी यूज फॉर ऑल द व्हाट यू से एप्लीकेशन दैट इज बीन सपोर्टेड टू सीक्वल्स टू द डेटाबेसेस, ओके। सो अगर मुझे इस डेटाबेस से इंटरेक्ट करना है, फॉर इंस्टेंस सीक्वल सर्वर, उसका उसका क्या है, आईडी, इट इज कॉल्ड एज एसएसएमएस। एसएमएस नहीं होता है, एसएसएमएस होता है, विच इज सीक्वल सर्वर मैनेजमेंट स्टूडियो, गॉट इट। तो सीक्वल सर्वर का होता है सीक्वल सर्वर मैनेजमेंट स्टूडियो। माई एसक्यूएल इज अगेन अ डेटाबेस, जो कि माइक्रोसॉफ्ट का प्रोडक्ट ही है। उसका जो डेवलपमेंट एनवायरनमेंट होता है, जहां पर हम लोग डेटा के साथ बात कर सकते हैं, डेटा के साथ इंटरेक्ट कर सकते हैं। मतलब अगर मुझे देखना है डेटा में क्या क्या है, कितने सारे टेबल्स हैं, कितने सारे वैल्यूज हैं, अगर मुझे उससे इंटरेक्ट करना है, तो उसके लिए एक एनवायरनमेंट लगता है, जिसको हम बोलते हैं इंटीग्रेट डेवलपमेंट एनवायरनमेंट वंस अगेन, ओके। एंड फॉर माई एसक्यूएल इट इज वर्क बेंच, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, वर्क बेंच। नेक्स्ट वी हैव ओरेकल डीबी, उसका जो व्हाट डू यू से, द डेवलपमेंट एनवायरनमेंट इज कॉल्ड एज एसक्यूएल ओरेकल डेवलपर, ओके। एज्योर एसक्यूएल का है, एज्योर पोर्टल ही होता है बेसिकली। एसएपी हाना इज वन मोर डेटाबेस, और उसका जो इंटीग्रेट डेवलपमेंट एनवायरनमेंट होता है एसएपी बॉर्ड्स। गॉट इट गाइस? डिफरेंस समझा कि छोटा डेटाबेस और बड़ा डेटाबेस। एंड आपने गाइस यहाँ पे देखा होगा कि मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा है डीबीएमएस एंड आरडीबीएमएस, ठीक है। ये टर्म्स ही सब समझ के लोगों समझ के रखो, हम आगे इसको और डिटेल में एक्सप्लेन करूंगा, ठीक है। डीबीएमएस में होता है मतलब डेटाबेस मैनेजमेंट स्टूडियो, एंड आरडीबीएस होता है रिलेशनल डेटाबेस मैनेजमेंट स्टूडियो, ठीक है। इसका मतलब होता है एक्सेल, एक्सेल बेसिकली फाइल्स होती हैं, ठीक है। यहाँ पर टेबल्स में कोई कनेक्शन नहीं होता है, रिलेशनशिप नहीं होता है। वेर एज जो बड़े डेटाबेसेस होते हैं उसमें कनेक्शन होता है, टेबल्स के बीच में रिलेशनशिप होता है। अभी फिलहाल ये अंडरस्टैंड करो, उनमें रिलेशनशिप हम लोग क्रिएट कर सकते हैं, होता है रिलेशनशिप। इसके लिए यहाँ पर आर आर ऐड हो गया है, आर, ठीक है। एंड यहाँ पर इट इज जस्ट डीबीएमएस, जस्ट डेटा स्टोर्ड है, ठीक है। रिलेशनशिप नहीं है टेबल्स के बीच में। और टेबल्स क्या बताया था मैंने, कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ कॉलम्स एंड रोज। गॉट इट? इज इट क्लियर सो फार गाइस? I just need a thumbs up from you all that it is understood so far. If anybody has any doubt, does this course solely placement oriented? Okay, can be got. Okay, okay, okay. So I'm happy that a lot of the people are understanding what I'm trying to say. Lakshmi, okay. Can somebody unmute Lakshmi Narasimha?
Sir, sir, could you speak in English in between? In between, I'm not
Okay,
much. I'm not able to understand that much in Hindi. That's why
I'm
That's
extremely sorry. Lakshmi, hope you have understood what I have told you so far.
yeah. Just I understood, but still some words in Hindi I couldn't understand. That's why I just
Okay, okay.
raised my hand. That's
Okay,
it.
what I'm trying to achieve now, Lakshmi, so that every people can understand the language. So I'm
Yeah. Everything is
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
For in between, if you say something which is not understandable, everyone can understand is not a big deal. But I'm saying in between, if you say in some words in English, we
yeah.
could also understand a little more better. That's it. Nothing else.
Okay, okay, no problem. I'll keep that in mind because I told initially that I'll speak Hindi and English. And if at all you don't understand a single thing, let me know. Just message me that I didn't understand this thing. I will repeat that thing once again for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
I'm extremely sorry because I have to cater a lot of people. A lot of people also told me that they don't understand English much as compared to Hindi. So
Yeah. Sure. Sure. Sure.
I will try to cater everyone who's there in my room basically. But I definitely try to, if any issue in terms of what I've taught so far, I will definitely repeat that. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sure. Sure.
Don't
Sure.
worry. I'm there to
Yeah.
help you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'm extremely sorry if you couldn't understand few things. Okay.
Yeah, I understood whatever you said.
Yeah.
Little here and there, some things were not. That's
Okay,
all.
okay, 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 got it. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So let us proceed with the lecture. Okay. So guys, hope everybody have got the agenda. Okay, why do we need SQL and why do we need databases and what is a small databases? Guys, I'm just using a layman language. Initially, as soon as we gradually proceed with the lectures, we'll get to know. I will start using technical words also. I'm assuming that everybody in this room doesn't have any knowledge about SQL or any of the databases. I will try to teach you from scratch, as in scratch, yeah, -1 level se bhi I'll try to teach you that it is understandable because the base is very important, guys. Hope you understand why I'm teaching on a basic level, because if your base is not strong, you will not become a good data analyst. So my agenda is to make everyone understand what I'm trying to teach. Okay guys, if at all you're not understanding a single thing, let me know. I will try to make you understand in a best possible way from my side. Okay guys. Yes, I can understand Hindi. Okay, got it. Guys, just let me know, is my screen visible to you? Guys, is it visible? Yes, it is visible. Okay. So guys, we have covered so far that this is a table. Okay, these are the pointers that I have written as we have covered these many topics so far. So these are the table basically, which is consist of columns and rows. Okay, this is a table, and it is called a structured query language. The founders of SQLs are Raymond Boyce and Donald Campbell. Okay, information is used as if it is not somewhere stored somewhere where data is stored. It's called a database. And SQL, you need to interact. You need computer to interact with the data, which is called as SQL. Basically, uh, computer language. Okay, sorry, language. Okay, to interact with the data. Sorry. Okay. Okay, and these are the points also we have discussed. Okay, and before going ahead, I also want you guys to understand how databases are made. Basically, let us start building one, what do you say, one table, and you guys tell me if this is a very good data or a decent data, and how I want your output, basically your inputs, basically. Okay, how's the data, why the data is wrong. Okay. Okay, yeah, give me a minute. Yes. Okay. So let us create a customer data. Okay. Okay. Wherein if I'm ordering something, basically, the customer will have a customer ID. Am I right, guys? Cust ID, correct? Customer ID. I'm writing short forms. So, for instance, I'm ordering something from a e-commerce website, be it be Flipkart, Myntra, Amazon, be it be any website. Okay, there is a data that has been maintained by them. Okay, a transactional data. Okay, uh, but you just tell me, I'm making a small data, a table basically, wherein it is stored somewhere. Just guys tell me what is the issue with this particular data. Okay, so I have customer data. Basically, I'm just writing short forms. Okay, I have customer name. I have, okay, customer name. I have then customer location, customer customer location, LOC log. Okay, I have customer phone. Okay, then I have the product the customer has ordered. Okay, and after that the quantity that has been ordered by the customer. Got it? And then we have the MRP. Got it? So these are the columns that I have made. Okay, and these are the columns that we have made. Okay, this is a customer data. Okay, let me just create the 2 3 lines basically, just to get you an idea. See, this is one. Okay, my name is Yasser. Okay. Okay, I have ordered few things basically. This is Yasser. Okay, then again Yasser. Okay, basically I keep ordering. I like ordering things basically from be lot of what do you say, e-commerce website. I like ordering things. It's fun, no? Okay, so I'm from Mumbai. Okay, precisely I'm from Navi Mumbai, but I'll keep it as Mumbai. Okay, so my customer ID is one, and everybody gets a unique customer ID, guys. Correct? So for me, my customer ID is one. Okay, and I'm based from Mumbai. I'm based in Mumbai. Okay, so I don't want to put my phone number. I'll just put some random number, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so I'll just repeat my number because it's been repeated. Okay, the product that I have borrowed, okay, that I have bought, basically that I buy is iPhone, smartphone. Okay, and I also have joystick. Joystick. Okay, and just guys bear with my spellings. I'm very bad with spellings at times. Okay, don't kill me for that. Yes, so basically I have ordered 3 products and the quantity is 1. Okay, this is 2, this is 1, Okay, and the MRP is basically 95,000. Okay, this is the MRP. Okay, this is the 3.3,500 रुपए. ठीक है, this is 4,500. Got it, guys? ठीक है, these are the, and I have one more. There will be a lot of people who are ordering things from different website, different e-commerce site. ठीक है, then we have Pratik sir. Okay, Pratik sir also buys a lot of stuff. He's just like me. Okay, so I am writing Pratik sir. I'll just putting his a customer ID as 2. Okay, and he's from Pune. Okay, and his number is, just change in the last number. Okay, so this is 9. Okay, and he has not ordered anything currently. Okay, whereas what do you say, then we have Akash sir. Okay, his customer ID is 3. Okay, and uh, he's from, what do you say, he's also from Pune. Got it? And his number is little different. कुछ भी random number डाल देता हूँ मैं. ठीक है, and there are also customers who have not put their name and everything, just put the card basically, and they have bought mouse. Mouse, you understand, no? Not the chua, but the mouse that we use with the laptop or with the keyboard, with the PC or with the laptop. Okay, and somebody who has ordered a keyboard. Okay, so these are the things that he has bought, but name and everything is not there. Okay, so this is 499 and this is 799. Okay, so guys, can you see the data doesn't look good, correct? Can anybody tell me in the chat box, okay, what is missing in this data? Why it is not looking so good? Can anybody tell me in the group, the chat group? Hello, guys, what is wrong with the data? Anybody? Can you just write in the chat box? Yeah, I'll give the opportunity. We'll have a session also wherein you can speak in the end of the session. But currently, I want you to chat with me. Incomplete data, correct? Missing values, very nice. Missing information, missing entries, not structured, missing values. It's not aligned properly. Data is missing fields. Empty, null values. Yeah, correct. So ये डेटा देख के आपको पता चल गया है ना guys, this data doesn't look good. It lacks a lot of information. Okay, so basically the first point, it is null values, unnecessary null values. Null values मतलब blank values, unnecessary. मतलब कुछ लोगों ने कुछ लिया भी नहीं है, somebody has not bought anything, still it is not like this, the mouse per MRP is written, though somebody has not bought it, or whatever it is maybe somebody has bought it but name is not there. Some issue would have happened that the name is not displaying in the database. Okay, so it is an incomplete data, and I can also see repeated records. Okay, अब मैंने मेरा कस्टमर आईडी 11 है, तो मैं यासिर यासिर बाबर क्यों लिखूं? एक कस्टमर आईडी का एक ही होता है ना. सो वन कस्टमर आईडी विल बिलोंग टू ओनली वन पर्सन. Two customer can't have a same customer ID. Am I right, guys? So it has also repeated values. अगर हम, if you do the same thing the database, don't you think the data will be too huge, too large, and lot of space will be occupied? Am I right, guys? Correct. So if we also consider the fact that, guys, if you are taking a database and unnecessary data is being dumped into a database, don't you think the size of data will increase eventually and it will be of no use? Am I right? Okay, and everything is been dumped into the same table. Okay, so these are the disadvantages basically. Abhi now, correct, now let us make it a little structured. Let us make it a structured. Okay, wherein I will, ये तो हो गया now we have also seen the disadvantages of this particular table. Though it is a data, though values are there, we have stored in the database, but agar if it is not stored in a proper way, the data is of no use. It is just adding up values. You're taking a lot of space which is not required, because eventually you have to pay. Okay, if you're buying a database or you're taking a space, okay, you have to pay, कुछ भी चीज pay करनी पड़ती है. If you have a phone and your space is full, you take a memory card so that you can occupy some more things basically. But what happens in that, if you dump unnecessary data, unnecessary charts, unnecessary videos, files, unnecessary, our phone will starting hanging. Okay, so we don't want that thing basically. So the data has to be in a structured format. And it should be stored in a particular manner so that it is easy to understandable and it shouldn't occupy a lot of space. Null values are not there, and everything shouldn't be dumped in the same table. There has to be some sort of segregation. Okay, so now I'll just make few more changes. I'll make this as a customer table. Okay, and this as a product table. Okay, ठीक है. So now I have customer ID, then I have customer name, then I have customer location, and I have customer phone number. ठीक है, customer phone number. ठीक है, ये सिर्फ हो गया. This belongs to only the customer table, whereas the product table will have values which are related to only product. Okay, which will be product, just product का एक column, and second column will have the MRP. Got it? ठीक है. So customer ID, for instance, this is one customer, this is second customer, this is third customer, and so on basically. So first customer is Yasser. Okay, second customer is Pratik, third customer is Akash. Okay, so this is the data that has been maintained basically, and they are from different locations. So I am from Mumbai, these two are from Pune. Okay, and their numbers are as follows. Okay, the numbers are as follows. Customer. Okay, ठीक है, ये सब numbers आ गए, and I have segregated the tables in a proper manner so we can avoid null values. Okay, now these are the information that we have. Okay, so and product information would be iPhone. ठीक है, and iPhone MRP is 9,500. ठीक है, and we have a smartphone value is 3,500, and joystick value is 4,500. Okay, and we have mouse ka price which is 499. Okay, and keyboard is, what is the price of keyboard is 799. Okay, so don't you think this is a structured table, guys, wherein I can see this is a customer table and this is a product table. Got it? It is very much structured. Okay, and you can see the values clearly. Correct? And up, this is a customer table, this is a product table. Now we have a transactional table. Transactional table wherein you do a transaction, wherein see I have one, the customer one, as in, okay, customer, okay, customer ID, Control C, Control V. Okay, then what product has he ordered? Okay, I'll put it here. Okay, and what is the quantity he has ordered? Okay, so I'll get quantity here. Okay, quantity. ठीक है. So if I see customer one, can anybody tell me what is customer one? Customer one is Yasir. So I don't have to write the name again and again. What has he bought? He has bought an iPhone. He has bought an iPhone. Okay. And what is the quantity he has ordered? One quantity. Okay. Then we have uh, another customer. Same customer basically. He has ordered a smartwatch. Okay. A smartwatch. Okay. The price of smartwatch is 3,000. Sorry, 3,500. And quantity which I have ordered is one. Okay. And इसका price क्या था iPhone का 95,000. Got it? And there's another customer, which is customer 2 ID is basically Pratik. Pratik has ordered a joystick, maybe two quantity. ठीक है. तो ये ऑर्डर कर लिया बेसिकली. एंड द प्राइस, सॉरी यहाँ प्राइस नहीं है. ठीक है. प्राइस तो आ जाएगी बेसिकली. एंड आईफोन, आईफोन ऑर्डर किया है. आईफोन भी हो गया बेसिकली. एंड वी हैव वन मोर कॉल्ड एज कीबोर्ड. कीबोर्ड ये थर्ड में कीबोर्ड ऑर्डर किया है. एंड क्वांटिटी इज वन. Currently just avoid this basically. ठीक है. Guys, don't you think the data is now very structured basically guys? If you just see यहाँ पर there's a segregation जहाँ पर यासिर यासिर बार बार रिपीट नहीं हो रहा है. We just using the customer ID and what has he ordered and what is the quantity has been added. Okay, and eventually you'll get the price of the phone from this table basically. If you fetch the value, what is the price of iPhone? It's 95,000. Smartphone is 3,500. Joystick is 4,500. So यहाँ पर we have relationship between tables, correct guys? Can you see there is a relationship between tables? That is why it is called as RDBMS, because there is relationship between tables. अभी यहाँ पर I can see customer ID is Yasir, product is iPhone. अगर यहाँ पर मैं इसका इसका भी कोई जैसे iPhone है उसका भी अगर मैं कोई if I put a product ID, I can put it here. I can even reduce iPhone. I can just put some code AA506 that someone has ordered. And he also has ordered quantity one. Smartphone also. I can put short forms. I can put some numbers, a unique number for a smartphone or a joystick or a mouse or a keyboard. Okay. So this will become a transactional table wherein the values are there and they are not repeated and null values are not there. If somebody has not bought anything, that is not displayed here. Wherein if you just see this is unstructured, unnecessary values dumped into the same table, which is not required. Got it, guys? See the difference. Unwanted values, even if there are values, the space is there, it will still occupy it because there are values being on this particular row, mouse, keyboard. That is the difference between a structured data. This is also a data, but this is not structured. Okay, wherein this is structured, I have this particular table. I have divided into three tables. But can you see it is so appealing? It is visually so appealing, and I have reduced the blank values, the null values, unwanted values in the same table. Okay, and these values are basically unique. iPhone will not be repeated again. Smartphone will not be repeated again. So these are unique values. Okay, so duplication is avoided in this particular table. In this particular also table, here we will have all the transaction that we have. Okay, wherein the customer ID is also repeated. Okay, so these types of tables are called as fact table, wherein we have duplicate values, and these types of tables are called as dimension tables. Okay, currently just understand what is dimension table and a fact table. Later on when we will work with SQL real time, you will get the entire information. Don't worry about it. सबको समझ में आएगा. Just currently understand what I'm trying to give you an overview how the tables are stored in a database. Okay, where a relation is there, you call this as relational database management system. Wherein there is no relationship between table, it is called just as RDBMS, which is Excel. So files such as CSV ho gaya, Excel ho gaya, and whenever there is a file, it is called as RDBMS, wherein we can store the data. A small amount of data can be stored into that table. Got it? But there is no relationship between table. Here you could see relationship between tables. ओके, एंड इट इज वेरी गुड, स्ट्रक्चरली सेव किया है बेसिकली इसमें. व्हाट इट इज, इट गुड सो फार गाइस? होप आई एम making you understand in a simpler manner, as in, correct? Yeah, got it. ठीक है. So guys, the next step is that we'll be working on SQL Server database. Okay.